I went to college. I was a difficult kid to handle, very difficult, and I never really. Well, I had ADHD, which was absolutely terrible. So my ability of being a good student was not great, and I did get by. And then I went into after high school and everything else. I went to Norwich University, which is a military college. And they beat the bejesus out of me. In other words, I had to learn how to be a little bit more respectful, which they taught me very well. I can remember just coming home from college, just getting up. My mother says, "Where are you going with the clothes in the car?" Hey, I'm going to go up to my bedroom. No, you're not. Okay, you're going to work. So Monday morning, Fram had hired me before, so I went to work for Fram, and then I lived up in New York. So that was it. And after I started to work for Fram, I found out that I had a gift, that I was a good salesman. And I had ease of meeting people, and it worked very, very well with Fram. And the problem being, here again, I'm a new kid on the block, and I really didn't know how to pay my dues, I guess. And when I had the ability to, and I outsold the district manager and the sales manager, and so right away I'm pigeonholed. It's okay. And so then I went to work for Goodyear, and I ran a couple of stores for them, and I learned how to run a business. And the Goodyear was, the nice thing about Goodyear was they had the old B-52 sheet that they had. You run your business in this format, right on. You can't go wrong. And however, they didn't like to pay anybody a lot of money. But the education was great. I remember going to, the first time I had this sample line, I went to Los Angeles, where we did have accounts in the business. And so I get off, and I rented a car, a Ford Falcon or whatever. I didn't have any money. And so after the first day, I'm going to the different accounts out there, making appointments, and I'm doing $200, $300, $400 an appointment. I'm saying, what am I getting myself into now? And so I'm coming along the Los Angeles freeway, and I got creamed in a car accident. And so at that particular time, I had to go back to National Car Rental. I said, however, I had the insurance for, in other words, the car was totaled. That was their problem. And the guy says, the only car I got for you is that brand new Cadillac over there. I said, oh, that's all you got, that's it. Okay, after I drove the Cadillac, I started to do $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a call. Okay, that's why I drive Cadillacs today. It's fantastic. But then, I did very, very well. So I had a lot of fun with the business. I met a lot of wonderful, wonderful people. And then when I came back here, when I came back off that trip, and I said, okay, this is the way we're going to do things. My uncle, you cover quarter of the United States, I'll cover three-quarters of the United States. And in those days, we were, like I said, $250,000 volume customer. We were. At the time, they were bankrupt for all the stupid things that they had done. But we just took it, and all of a sudden, the first year we grew 100,000. Second year we grew 200,000. Up, and all of a sudden you get this thing up to $1 million. Business is gone, and I don't think we've changed that much. I am much more respectful of the people that work with me, and I was a micromanager for so many years. Getting back to why people are so important to me is that I can't do it all. I can't do it, but I can't do it all well. And with the people that I have on board,
how did you come to realize that?
Well, I guess it's with age. I've always respected everybody that's ever worked for me. I would never want anybody to do anything that I couldn't do. And it just came to me one day. I said, wait a minute. I got probably one of the brightest guys in the business right here. Janina's only been with me 4 or 5 years now, but I had an office manager who was very, very difficult to deal with. And the people that I have, like the other girl, Nellie, like the other ones, they were, what am I telling them how to do things? They know more about it than I do. Those are the days I used to get dirty every day. I would be down polishing or running the presses myself. And in polishing and in the chemicals and soldering and lacquering and everything else. It wasn't easy to let go, let me put it that way, but I mean, it was the smart thing to do. And I've always respected people around me, especially successful people. And through colleges or whatever the meetings that I go to with, I'm always, okay, how'd you get from here to there successfully, you know? And it's just being amongst these people and listening to them. And it rubs off, it really does. I have the people, and let them get better at what they do. Find if I can help them along, if I can ride with them, and give them something that they never had before. Okay, and
What was that?
well, in other words, it was confidence. It just let his talent work, and just reinforce his talent. And in other words, he never heard anybody say to him how good he was at what he did. He gained a new respect for himself. And I've had a number of people go through the same thing. You know, you pick up the ones that have been beaten up and thrown away. Okay, now you get somebody to work with. And it's not just being nice to them, it's giving them something where they can be successful. And that's what I've been very, very fortunate with that. I don't think about how much money I make. And I think more about the people that I pay. In other words, it's here again, it's a business. You be good to the business is going to be good to you. And I take pride in knowing that everybody here is an integral part of what we do, but is rewarded for the same thing, that they're all rewarded very well for what they do. And this is why I don't have any problems with people, you know, well, I'm not coming in today or whatever. Even if they're sick, they come in, which I send them home. don't pollute everybody in the place. But we're just fortunate like that. And I still feel the same way. I never want, I've been used and abused and thrown away many times by a lot of people in different companies. But each time you do that, you learn something. And I guess you just learned something, and now what do you, in other words, how can you make yourself better, and how can you make everybody else better? And that's kind of the way I've done things. I guess we're fortunate, especially at this day and age right now, is the people that we have all get along. They're all responsible. I think they enjoy the business. Some of these people come to work an hour early in the morning just to have coffee together, you know, and it's just a nice way of doing business. If for some reason when we get busy in the winter and say, look, I need some people to come in and help me out Saturday and Sunday, you got everybody here. And but I mean, we just have something here that I haven't seen in any other companies that I've been through. Someone who probably I have the utmost respect for is a Cheryl Merchant. I don't know if you've met her. She's wonderful. Yeah. She's wonderful. And some of the things that she does, I said, we've become very good friends. Yeah. The way we hit it off, the first meeting I went to, I sat next to her. And she says, what are you doing here? I was invited here for breakfast. Oh, okay. She said, what do you do? I manufacture jewelry, this and that. She said, what's the most important thing in your business? Was it you? I said, what? She said, what is the most important thing in your business? I said, my people. I can't run a business without the people. I said, my people are absolutely wonderful. Then we became friends.